I can see why he won. He's adorable. He looks like he's farting out clouds. But that's okay. I'm just gonna spin my way around here. Oh no, give me that! Ice Dragon. Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome to Kirby Planet Robobot for 3DS. This is part 6, where we're gonna take on the next boss to finish up World 2. But please click that playlist link at the top of the description if you need to catch up. So we're jumping straight into the EX stage and right into a set of Robobot armor. Now when we're riding this thing, we can't scan any amiibo, but that's okay. We do have a copy ability coming up in just a second that we haven't tried out in this game yet. But for the big boss battle, we will have a new amiibo copy ability based on your comments and requests. Thank you guys again. It will be the new Kirby series, Waddle Dee. And unfortunately, my favorite Kirby character, King Dedede, that lovable penguin swallow tyrant thing, is the least popular of the Kirby characters. It seems, at least. I know a lot of you guys still like him. It makes sense, though. Waddle Dee's cute, Meta Knight's cool, and Smash and UFO Kirby, those are real unique and awesome, so it's okay that King Dedede isn't as loved. I'll forgive you guys. No, we'll use him in, maybe the next episode if you guys want to see him. But for now, punching our way through a family of Rockies all huddled together like owls in a storm. I feel bad that we took them out, but that's the way of the stone Robobot armor. We're just punching these trucks and getting these crates where we need them. So we have kind of little puzzles here. The EX stages, of course, are kind of remixes or compilations of a lot of the mechanics that you find in a world. And speaking of remixes, we do have a nice little new version of what sounds like butter building from Kirby's Adventure. Really good song, and it's a little more chill sounding to juxtapose the fact that we're punching through everybody. I think that family of Rockies is back already. That's okay. I don't feel too bad with all the Kirby enemies respawning. So there we go. We can go up here, get this one up, and head through the door, keeping our Robobot armor with us so we can get some of the secrets. Okay. Well, I was gonna talk about the characters because I was thinking about some of the Kirby characters, and I was thinking with Meta Knight, it's kind of cool how even though he's one of those dark versions of the main character in a way, the easy characters that are usually like palette swaps and use the same model like Dark Pit or Dark Link, things like that. I think Meta Knight has a lot of cool traits to him. He's very different from Kirby, and he's kind of unique to the point where a lot of people might not realize he is very similar looking underneath that mask to Kirby himself. So I'm glad that they've fleshed him out a little bit. And King Dedede is the one I was really thinking of because this puzzle here is you gotta punch that over there. There we go. You guys get it. But yeah, King Dedede is the one that he's set up from the beginning in Dreamland to be the Bowser of the series. But he reminds me a little more of Wario. He's got the greed of Wario, where he wants all the food instead of money. And he's kind of an anti-hero, because he does help out at times in Kirby's Adventure and in the Subspace Emissary and Brawl and stuff like that. So he's not just a villain, but he also has the thing where he seems like he's trying to keep up with Kirby a lot of the time and copy some of his abilities, because originally I don't think he could float or anything, and he had to learn how to do that. He can't copy any powers, though, but he can, puff himself up. He's kept improving his battle strategy, despite him not being very good at fighting, to try to take Kirby down over and over. So it does remind me of Wario, like in Super Mario Land 2 on the GBA. When Wario first appeared, he had that same thing where he was like stealing Mario's power-ups. And even recently, Bowser's actually been doing that, like with the new 3D world. We've had the Meowser, the Super Bell that he took, and the double cherry. Gotta be careful here with our little robot. Don't want him run over by any pool balls. There we go. No, little guy. I feel bad, but that's the way of these little Robobots. They're here to help, and then they get destroyed when their usefulness is up. He's also using a Game Boy, so he can't be that up to date for his technology. Gotta make sure we're getting him over here. I gotta wait and try to catch up. There we go. Getting them in line with each other is a little easier to make sure you're doing it right. And look out for these Gordo. Oh, jeez. Yeah, kind of a tricky little puzzle here to hit all of the right spots, but there we go. And we got our gold sticker. We only have 2 code cubes to find, so we've got most of them already, half of them in fact. And there's one more. See you, little guy. Got another one up for getting all those little stars. And hey, a jet power up. Okay, there is a one coming up here that I'm gonna have to sacrifice Jet, as cool as it is, to get, because, oh, I'll just leave it, actually. No, never mind. If it bounced away, I was like, oh, we're not gonna bother with it, because there is another power coming up in just a second, returning, and it's been around since Kirby Superstar. The design has changed a little bit, but it is fun to use, and it's not the fire guy, a little right there. There it is, ninja. Little ninja. It looks like Pac-Man with a ninja disguise on. Let's eat that. There we go. We are Ninja Kirby, excelling in the art of covert combat. This ability contains various moves found in ancient documents from foreign lands. Science cannot explain this ability, so we can throw our little kunai out, we can shock and dash around stealthily, do some kicks and things, a smoke screen. The Blossom Storm thing is kind of cool, and you can even kind of like do a little ninja, you know, Kuari me clone technique to get out of the way, and when you're in water, shoot a little bit of water gun out as well. Some of the water abilities we haven't seen yet, but we're going into a water world next time. World 3 has water, so that'll help us be able to test out some of the things like with Parasol and this ability here. Let me see if we can find someone to, oh jeez, just keep knocking me around, but that's all right, we can get the power back. If we do have an enemy that's close, I can try to use the copy technique, but it's a little tough. There's the Blossom Storm there. Oh, it looked like we hit the little shocker ball there, but didn't seem like it. Jeez, give me that ninja. Oh no, we ate both, but that was a little tip I saw in the comments that was helpful, that if you get a copy essence and an enemy, you always take the copy essence. And if you have a mini boss and an enemy or a copy essence, you'll take the mini boss's power. So there's always like a pecking order how that stuff goes. Sorry about getting hit so much there, but we are on our way to the end of the stage here. We could get poison or bomb. We did get some ice cream. I'm gonna eat that, because that sounds good right now on this warm summer's day, but also Kirby needed a little health. I'm gonna stick with ninja though, because we just used poison last time, and we'll have more opportunities to get it here. But first, it's a mini boss. It's Dubior 2.0. He's back. I don't remember him actually, but I'm sure he's been around for a bit. Hey, he's just being a real jerk though. I'm gonna try to get up in the air and throw my kunai at him. He's a little tough to hit when he's dodging all over the place. Ninja might not be the best choice to hit somebody in the air. Ooh, we could do a little dive kick though, if we hit it right. I love that he can bounce off of him. Very similar to Greninja, and speaking of which, Greninja is one of the amiibo that you can use. Poison would have been real good for this fight now that I think about it. Greninja is one of the amiibo you can use to get the ninja ability, which is pretty obvious, but also Sheik is another one. I hope we don't die here, because I'm not able to hit him too much when he's up in the air. We could do, let's try, ooh, he's got to be a little bit closer there for that to work. We might die if I'm not careful. There we go. Let's be, oh, there we go. I got to show you guys the hidden log there. But yeah, this battle would probably be easier just by hitting him with the little things that we have that we could use, the stars here, the normal Kirby way before he had the copy abilities. Luckily, the guard is helping a bit. Gotta be careful with that. No! Uh-oh. Careful, Kirby! No! Oh, jeez. Maybe I'll try it again with poison, because I think that would be a little easier if they give us the chance. Sorry about that. I'm not as used to using the ninja. It's been a little bit. And also, trying to attack in the air. I think that's the first time we've died other than a pit. But I think poison will be a lot easier. We'll just be able to run right through this one, because bomb even would be too. That's why they give you these certain powers before fights, because they know certain abilities work better than others. I wanted to be a cool guy with the ninja power, but we'll be able to do this a little better just by, you know, doing that and angling right up. There we go. We can even throw those little toxic blobs at him and hit him right where it hurts in his robot weak spot. I'll leave it at that. Okay, he's trying to hit us with lightning, but ooh, that does work occasionally. Give me that. He does have a spark ability if we want to try to get him when we're done. Fell right into the wall there. Yeah, this is so much easier with poison, and we can just kind of hit him with all these nice ranged attacks. I'm sure a lot of you out there could have done this with ninja, and I probably could have too if I was a little smarter about my attacking and guarding at first, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Just gotta roll with it. Oh, hey. That was another thing I was gonna ask you guys. So speaking of rolling with it, now so far I have been playing through the game a little bit ahead to figure out where all the code cubes are and where the or what the copy abilities do and everything, if we have any new ones, to make sure that I keep track of that. See how much the stars do? So much easier to use those, rather. Let's do this final one and take him out. There we go. Grab Spark. But yeah, so I've been playing through knowing what I'm doing and where I'm going for the most part. This is debatable after the ninja fight. But yeah, so I've been doing that to make the episodes nice and quick and show you guys where everything is. But this is the, after this boss, that's as far as I played through the game. So if you guys want to see me go through a little more, blind, then let me know in the comments. If you want it to, to stay the way it has been with pancakes and stars for everybody, then let me know as well. And I'll go off of that. I feel like I want to, change up what we're doing if you guys would like to see it a different way. But I do think there is a lot of benefit of prepping beforehand. That way you guys get to see where all the secrets are for the most part without me having to stumble around looking for them. Okay, so we've got Spark, but we're going to get rid of it here in just a second and scan in my cute little Waddle Dee. I can see why he won. He's adorable. He looks like he's farting out clouds on his amiibo. All right, Kirby, too busy dancing. We got a world to save and a boss to trounce, so let's get into it. There we go. All right, I'll have to look back at the ninja powers and figure out, ooh, Rick. Danielle loves that his name is Rick. King DDD medal, that one's good. And ooh, the Howl logo. But I'll have to look back and see some of the ninja powers that would attack in the air more for when we use ninja again. The beetle made me miss the beetle copy ability. All right, we are heading beyond the firewall to the boss door. We got all the code cubes in this world, and we're ready to take this guy on here, or multiple guys. Let's, I don't really need that. There we go. The little energy drink gives you more back. So we could use Archer, ESP, or Parasol, and we are gonna technically use Parasol, but with our little buddy here, the Waddle Dee. Let's go, amiibo. Let's. I was thinking of Rhythm Evan. Let's go, amigo. Inhaled Waddle Dee and copied the custom Parasol ability. So it's a night. It almost looks like one of those more clear parasols. We have the little bandana. We look so much like little Waddle Dee. So same as Parasol though. We can use a shield. We can change the direction to block different attacks. Dash in. Do a little twirl and dive, and do some throws and stuff as well. And yeah, if you're falling, we can just kind of drift around. Nice way to slowly float to the ground. All right, we're headed into the boss door. Looking adorable. I hope that Bandana Waddle Dee is up to this challenge. He's the one I would think of as like the weakest of the Kirby quadrilogy of buddies that hang out in Return to Dreamland and stuff like that. Speaking of Return to Dreamland, this is gonna have a little bit of a throwback in a second. This is the boss of World Area 2, Holo Defense API. And we can't hit that because we have to fight these little holograms. First up is Kracko, another classic Kirby enemy here that we've seen in pretty much every Kirby game. I can't think of a game where he doesn't hang out. Hey, give me that. Don't destroy it. Almost got him. There we go. He gives us a little waddle do if we want beam. That's okay. I'm just gonna spin my way around here in the foreground while he scans in the these little doomer guys. These are from Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Take them out here. There we go. I think I can dive on them, do a lot of damage that way. Trying to reflect their little blast back at them is an effective strategy as well. There we go. You're out of here. And get this guy. I might need to shield, make sure they're not going to hit me. I'll sit down on my little thing, spin around and take them out. There we go. Okay, that's half of them done. Next up is this adorable little ice dragon from Kirby's Dream Land 2. He has a simpler design. He is from an earlier Kirby era. Let's try to roll our way through on him. There we go. I want to keep this after losing the Meta Knight ability before. I want to make sure we don't lose this too. Oh no, give me that. Ice Dragon, out of here. All right. And next up, the last one of the 4 from Triple Deluxe. You guys know him if you watched that playthrough or you played the game yourself. You can tell by the colors a little bit too. I didn't realize they're color-coded with those little gems. It's the Coily Rattler, and he's a little tougher. He's gonna kind of angle himself around to try to hit Kirby where it hoits, but that's okay. We can just block or use our little Parasol shield Make sure we're not taking too much damage. He's out. That does a good amount. All right. And that is almost it for the Holo Defense API. He's freaking out here. Let's take him out. Giving us so many stars. I always forget how much damage those do. They're very good for taking out opponents, even if you lost your copy ability. All right, that is World Area 2 done. Next time, some summer fun in the water. And a new amiibo based on your suggestions. A couple of them, we can do more than just one, but if you guys want to see the King DDD hammer ability, I've been looking forward to that one. I've also got, any of the other 92, the ones we haven't seen so far preferably, but whatever you want to request. Most of the Smash ones, Yoshi's, there's a ton of them. Animal Crossing, we've got a sticker, and it's Doc. Aw, I think he's one of the Squeak Squad, if I remember correctly. I didn't play that game, but maybe I should. All right, another leg of this giant invading robot down. Next up, we are headed to Overload Ocean. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. And we're gonna finish up here by waddling in like a true Waddle Dee. We've destroyed the enemy base and unlocked the path to a next area, which we'll go to next episode. See you guys then. Goodbye.